last show, I advised Jimmy to make more kids and maybe breed with some older women who have technical backgrounds, perhaps make some technical babies that can fix these things. Jimmy sprung a letter from his son on me, disarmed me about baseball, calling me fat.
Yeah, there's actually a few different topics all the kids want to talk to you about. So I'm going to keep that mailbag going.
Yeah, let's do it. We actually do have a guest today. So let's shoot into our guest. We know him, we love him, we miss him. The world needs more of him. Let me know if you can see him.
Absolutely.
One of the greatest comedians in history that I miss tremendously, Norm Macdonald. Well, Norm, how are things going for you so far?
Oh, it's pretty nice, except for the anal rape. Pretty regular days. I eat breakfast and then it's time for anal rape.
Oh, no, you're in hell also?
Oh, no, I'm not in hell. I'm in heaven. They just let me joke about anything I want here, like anal rape.
Oh, thank God, literally. Yeah.
I did Christian things to get here,
Like what?
Like going to military funerals and calling people faggots.
Of course you did. We miss you. Well, what would you do if you had one more day here on Earth?
Gee, one more day? I don't know. I would have liked to have taken Ellen DeGeneres and OJ to sushi,
Why Ellen and OJ to sushi?
I made a lot of jokes over the years. I would order Ellen a bento box because she's a lesbian fella and likes box,
Yeah, that makes sense. Why OJ?
Well, OJ, because they don't have silverware there.
That's a good
On
point.
account of he can't cut my head off with chopsticks.
Very valid point.
Hey, do you want to be rich beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to be able to walk into a Rolls-Royce dealership and say, yes?
Yes, I
Do you
do.
want to import hookers directly from Putin?
Not really, but absolutely. Yeah.
Do you want to be so rich that Hunter Biden is your crack dealer?
No, but sure. Yeah.
Well, put all your cash on the Bucks to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It's a lock.
That game happened years ago. Good tip, though. It did turn.
Time doesn't matter here much.
Hey, Norm, will you do the news for us one more time?
Sure.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian is in the news for rescuing animals. She was seen in public with a family of ducks, a cat, a Shih Tzu, a mini horse, and behind her, a humongous ass.
That makes sense.
OJ is back in the news and says he won't go to LA anymore for fear of running into the real murderers. The American Psychological Association responded with, some people never find themselves.
It's true.
OJ's friend Kato Kalin was asked if this statement from his former roommate was some kind of joke. Kato replied, I don't know if this is a joke, but OJ can be a real cut up.
Fantastic. Anything else, Norm?
Yes. Did you hear about Patrick Bergs, the killer in Kansas?
No.
He killed 24 girls under the age of 14.
No.
Horrible story, He would abduct young girls and keep them in a basement dungeon,
Shit, no.
Yeah. He'd rape them and feed them rats until they died.
What the fuck, dude?
Then he would abduct another girl immediately, and he would feed the new girl the corpse of the dead girl.
Jesus.
He would let his dogs have sex with these women.
How?
Doggy style, of course. They say there are no stupid questions, but there may be an exception to that one.
Well,
God.
fantastic. Thanks.
Anyway, he would just do this one girl after another until a girl escaped,
Yeah.
She was so dehydrated and diseased and battered and destroyed that she was on life support for 3 months before she died, but not before she ID'd the guy.
So the guy got caught.
Patrick Bergs.
So the guy got caught.
Yeah. That's how we know his name is Patrick Bergs. I just told you that. So police said Patrick Bergs was the most evil man they had ever seen or met.
Sounds like it.
The father of the last girl that escaped, his name's withheld because she's a minor, got to confront Bergs in court about all this evil on account of him being her dad, Guess what he said?
What did he say?
You're a real meanie.
Well, thanks, Norm.
Well, thank you. And I'll be seeing one of you up here in heaven, The other one will be down for some anal rape.
We'll figure out who that is over time. Thanks, Norm.
I don't think that's been decided yet. Do you think?
So Norm Macdonald with typical Norm coming in hot on OJ and Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah,
I miss that guy.
I miss him too. It looks like somebody's been texting him.
What do you mean?
He's a texter.
Who, Norm is a text?
But he's very sporadic. He will return a text 7 days later, and some random in the middle of the night he'll answer a text. How you doing?
Right. So a couple of those jokes were Norm jokes that were slightly altered. The original joke on the ass, for example, was somebody else that was done like 20 some years ago. The joke on the murderer thing, I should really pull that up and play it because, when Norm does it, it's just so fucking good.
I'm always up to see it. Let's see it.
Let me see if I could. I should have had it queued up, but I was listening to it. I played it for my wife the other day. Norm Macdonald, and this might take a little while. While I do this, tell me what's going on with you. How was your week?
Shit, man. It was a really great week of fights. Slow week for me. I've just been working. I got a few different clients that I run through the motions and teach them boxing.
Though barely literate, Fish wrote taunting letters to the parents of his victims, gruesomely detailing how he slayed, butchered, cooked, and then with great enjoyment dined on their offspring. He would inevitably declare that a child's roasted rump was the most toothsome dish in all of gastronomy. Additionally, Fish was a masochist. Get this. And he would insert wool doused with lighter fluid into his own anus and set it alight for his own enjoyment. Fish was finally arrested, and he immediately began confessing to killing 700 children.
Get out of here.
Yes, and he was dizzyingly happy about it. Smiled as he described the grisly details of the tortures and the murders, appearing to the detectives. And one of the detectives said he appeared as the devil himself. I mean, this guy was a real jerk.